Okay, what's up? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is Sean, your tax guy, and I'm right outside of Disney World, sitting at a resort. And you can notice I got my little Hakuna Matata shirt on. That means no worries. So I want y'all to not worry about your taxes because we're gonna talk a little bit about some deductions. We're gonna start off with the easy deduction. One of the easiest ones is travel. A lot of people are traveling during the holidays. It's right now it's the Thanksgiving after holiday special, so to speak. Technically today is Monday, Cyber Monday. That's what they call it, Cyber Monday. Everybody online shopping. I did a lot of shopping this weekend. Spent almost $1,000 on clothes and stuff like that for myself and the family. So been shopping too. Just to give you an idea of where I'm at is pretty cool. I'm right outside the resort. It's early in the morning, like around 8 in the morning. And take a look at the spot here, right over here by the water. And what we're going to do today is talk about travel, since that's what I'm doing right now. Basically, the strategies that I teach is how to write off your travel expenses. So we're going to talk a little bit about that today. So let's get into it. All right, so I pulled this up off the IRS website. This is some information that they got online, and this is publication 463 for all of y'all who want to do some homework and find out what the rules say. I'm just going to read you a couple of them so you'll know. This section it talks about travel expenses you can deduct, and I'm sitting here in a swing. If you see me moving back and forth, you know why. I'm sitting in a little swing chair, and I'm moving back and forth here, just trying to have a little fun early in the morning before everybody get up. So the first deduction here says this chart summarizes the expenses you can deduct when you travel away from home. So I live in Georgia and I'm in Florida right now, so I'm away from home. Okay, and I do a lot of traveling, so a lot of the stuff that I do, I try to find a way to write it off on my taxes. And it breaks down your expenses. So one of the expenses is transportation. It says travel by airplane. I do a lot of flying. Train, bus, or car between your home and your business destination. So basically, if you decide to go out of town, fly out of town, take the train or bus, you get to write that off as an expense. Okay, if you're traveling to do business. Now, the question is, what type of business are you doing out of town? Well, I'm totally self-employed. I don't work a job. I ain't worked a job in years. So everywhere I go, I'm always talking to people about taxes and credit, and I do a network business called My Econ, and we teach people how to be smart with money, eliminate debt, fix their finances. So everywhere I go, I'm always talking to people, and my wife, she loves to just walk up to strangers and talk to them. So bottom line, everywhere we go, we talking to people about business all the time. Okay, matter of fact, last night we are in a suite. We staying in a resort suite, and one of my tax customers was in the area last night. So he stopped by and we talked about taxes. He said, "Hey, Sean, I do Uber. What's the best deductions I can claim before the year's out? What's a good thing I can use to write off of my taxes?" So I told him some strategies that'll help him lower his taxes as an Uber driver. Okay. Then also we also had a meal, so we're gonna talk about that in a second. He had ordered some pizza, and we had offered him some drinks, soda drinks, and stuff like that. So bottom line, my strategy is to show you how to write off your travel expenses legitimately, so you don't have no problems with the IRS. Okay, so when I travel, the first thing that my wife does, is she does a good job of that because we do the Airbnb thing all the time, is she pretty much looks in the area for business opportunities. She's looking at the mall. She want to know where the stores are at, so she ain't got to go an hour to get to the nearest store. So then when she does that, she'll say, "Hey, Sean, the nearest Walmart is 2 miles away. Do you want to live there, or do you want to hang out there?" I say, "Yeah, because wherever Walmart at, that's where people at. So that's where I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get customers for my business." So basically, when we go to places, we're looking for malls and shopping centers and Walmarts to market our business. So what I did early this morning, I got up at 5 o'clock this morning and I put out signs in the Orlando slash Kissimmee, that's what the sign was saying, area. Now, when we came in this little section of town, and the big old sign that said "Welcome to Disney World." So I guess I'm technically in Disney World. So yay, Disney World. So I haven't seen Mickey Mouse yet, but he around here somewhere chilling. I guess this time of morning he probably asleep. But bottom line, that's what I do. My mentality is if I'm gonna spend money on whatever, I gotta find a way to write it off for my taxes, because that's what wealthy people do. Wealthy people lower their taxes because it's your biggest bill. No matter how much money you make, you're gonna have to pay taxes. So it makes sense for you to find a way to lower your biggest bill. So let's get back to it. So we already talked about transportation. That's the airplane, train, bus. The next one, taxi, commuter bus, or airport limousine. Now, a lot of people don't ride in limousines, but hey, it's in here. So if you want to ride in a limousine, big baller, shot caller, style, fine, knock yourself out. But most people just do Uber. Simple. I do Uber a lot. Most of the time, the average trip is about 10, 15 bucks. It talks about the airport or station, and your hotel. Fares for these and other types of transportation that you take between the airport and station and your hotel. The hotel and the work location of your customers or clients, your business meeting place, or your temporary work location. So what do they mean by temporary work location? Well, basically, my temporary work location would be my hotel room, because I do a lot of stuff online, over the phone. That would be my temporary work location. Okay? Now, if I was at a office somewhere here in Florida and I had to meet some of my clients in an office, or I could meet them at the hotel lobby, that would be my temporary work location. So wherever I'm sitting down talking to people doing my work, that would be my temporary work location. So for example, when my customer came by and he came to my room and we talked business, my room was my temporary work location, because that's where we was doing business. Okay? The next deduction, baggage and shipping. Sending baggage and sample or display material between your regular and temporary work locations. So if you got to pay to carry your stuff with you, you can write that off. So I know on some of your airlines, they get ridiculous with the baggage fees. I know one time I flew home, they charged me 50 bucks to carry my stuff home, and I had to carry it home because I needed my laptop, I needed my clothes, I was staying for a while, so I had to pay $50 for them to ship my bag back home. Now I know my wife, she loves Southwest because they let you carry all you want to carry for pretty much the same price. But there are some airlines that stick it to you because you want to bring everything with you. Okay? So if you got to pay to carry your stuff with you and you need it to work, material, stuff like that, fine, you can write it off. Car, operating and maintaining your car when traveling away from home or business, you can deduct actual expenses or the standard mileage rate, as well as related tolls. Oh my God, Florida, oh my God, I'm so tired of these damn tolls. I done paid at least $40 in tolls since I've been here, and then you throw the little money in the machine, and then if you don't throw it right, the money end up on the ground, and then one of the machines broke on me, so I might end up getting a ticket. So that's what they do here in Florida. That's the game they play. Fine, I gotta play the game, but if I'm gonna spend this money, I'm right off my taxes. So I took a couple roads in Florida, and I was forced to pay tolls, and they normally start at $1 and go up to about $2 or $3. So I did that multiple times in the last 2 weeks. Not excited about that, but that's part of the game when you're in business. The next one is lodging and meals. Your lodging and your meals, if your business trip is overnight, so we've been here I think 2 nights, or long enough that you need to sleep, to stop or sleep, or for rest to properly perform your duties. Meals include amounts spent for food, beverages, taxes, and related tips. So we ate out at Papa John's. We had Papa John's deliver the pizza to us, me, my wife, and my daughter. Spent like $25 on the meal. And my wife, she does marketing with me, and my daughter. Both of them market the business. And then what my daughter does is she does the recording for us. She holds the camera. She's not up. She's in the bed asleep right now. Obviously, she needs her rest so she can get to work today. We're supposed to be doing some more videos today while we're here before we leave. We're checking out today. She does the videotaping for us. So her job is to be the cameraman. Okay? So I brought my daughter with me to do that. That's her job. Number one job, get the camera right. So we do YouTube videos. We do Facebook Live. Do a lot of that stuff. So good. That's what we do. So bottom line, the lodging and meals. So the hotel fee, whatever money I spent on the hotel or the resort fee, whatever it is, I got to write that off. And then the meals, we had Papa John's, and then I ate last night at Applebee's. Picked up something from Applebee's. Me and my daughter, we shared some food, and we brought some food with us too. Okay. So we write off the food that we brought with us, because bottom line, we gotta eat. Cleaning, dry cleaning, and laundry. So in the hotel room or the resort room that we in a suite. It has its own washing machine and dryer. So bottom line, we clean our own clothes. But if we were to get them dry cleaned, fine, we can write it off. Telephone, that would be your cell phone. You can write that off if you need to. Bottom line, I talk on the phone all the time. I had to call my friend to meet me and send him a text for the address for the hotel. So we can write off the cell phone. Tips, if you leave tips, Papa John guy, we left him a tip, I think $1 tip. Whenever you leave a tip at a restaurant, you can write that off. And then other expenses, other similar, ordinary, necessary expenses related to your business travel. These expenses might include transportation to or from a business meal, public stenographer fees, computer rental fees, and operating and maintaining a house trailer. Okay, fine. If you're doing that, great, write it off. But most of us just at a hotel, hanging out, having fun, doing stuff. But bottom line, the key thing is, do you have a business? And the strategy that I teach is make sure you're doing business when you get there. Okay? So what I always tell people to do, so if the IRS come knocking on your door and say, hey, look, I don't believe you actually did business when you went out of town to Disney World, I said, well, yes, I did. You see, go to my, do me a favor, Mr. IRS agent. Can you go to my website, which is SaveMoneyHero.com, and there's a video that I did at the resort at 8 in the morning talking about writing off business expenses. Mr. IRS agent, can you do that for me? Okay, all right. So there you go. I recorded online at 8 in the morning how to write off your business expenses. So obviously I did do business while I was here. And then bottom line, I have a receipt for the money I paid for the hotel on my credit or debit card. And I'll have a receipt stashed in my little envelope that I keep where all my receipts are at every month, showing that I actually did business out of town, or showing that I actually went and traveled out of town. Okay? So that's the strategy to being audit proof. You always want to document what you're doing. So then for those people that's in my econ, what you're supposed to be doing on your cash flow manager, you're supposed to be logging in what you did. So on my cash flow manager, I would put down, went to a hotel or suite, resort in outside of Disney World, talk business with my friend Adrian, tax plan, we followed by a meal, followed that by a meal at my hotel suite. Did video Monday morning, Cyber Monday, and bottom line, checked out a hotel and went back to work. And then I also probably put up there that I put out signs 5 in the morning, over there in the local Walmart in the Kissimmee/Orlando area. Okay. See, the IRS mentality is, look, you can write off all you want, but just make sure you follow the rules. The rules are you got to keep good records. So I'm going to wrap this up because I don't want to take too much of your time. But bottom line, the strategy that I'm teaching y'all is to keep good records and to be able to write off your expenses for travel. That's what we start off at this little journey this morning for travel. So bottom line, wish you the best of luck and look forward to seeing you on the next video. And y'all have a good day.